How's it going, everyone? Electro Pikachu here, and recently I was tagged by trainer Malik? I'm gonna say Malik. I was recently tagged by trainer Malik as part of the Once to Journey tag. Originally, this tag was made by Crasher Plays and Reacts back in 2021, and while I was a YouTuber at the time, I didn't participate. However, now that I've been tagged in this new rendition, and also made an appearance in others, it's time to throw my hat into the ring. Alright, now that I've done that, let's get into my response. Let's start off with my team. I'm only allowed one starter and Pseudo-Legendary, with no Legendary or Mythical Pokemon allowed. So my team would be Pikachu, Samurott, Donphan, Beware, Aegislash, and Dragonite. In an ideal world, Pikachu would be the first Pokemon I would have. I picture that I'd receive it as an egg from my dad after having just traveled to Kanto. Samurott would be the Pokemon I received to begin my journey. Starting as a little Oshawott, I'd train it to be a noble and powerful Samurott. Donphan would be a Pokemon I catch in Paldea. She would envy the powerful titans of the region and would join the team with the aim to become better than both of them. Beware would be a Pokemon I caught as a Stuffle from a max raid battle in Galar. I would train it up and it would evolve into the oh-so-fluffy, yet oh-so-powerful Beware. He would love hugs, but would be reluctant to give them because he doesn't want to hurt anyone. Aegislash would be yet another Pokemon I caught in Galar, because Kalos sucks. In all seriousness, though, I would catch her as a Doublade after seeing Leon's Aegislash in battle. I'd then train it to become a fierce Aegislash with a powerful sword and reliable shield. It would also match my scarf. Finally, we have my Pseudo-Legendary of the team, Dragonite. Dragonite has been my favorite Pseudo-Legendary for a couple years now. It is friend-shaped, and yet can be quite the strong opponent. There are also rumors Dragonite might be getting something special in the next game, so Dragonite is here to stay. I'm also allowing 3 reserves, so I'll choose Crocodile, a Pokemon I'd catch in Unova while preparing to face Elisa's gym, Ceruledge in Paldea, who'd rival the swords of my Samurott and Aegislash, and finally, I'd have a Simisage from Unova, because frankly, the elemental monkeys need more love. For the region I'm from, I'm picking Unova, specifically Aspertia City, because of Pokemon Black 2 being my first game, and for the beautiful Lookout Point. My profession would actually be a researcher, though I'd be similar to Freed in not wanting to be cooped up in a lab. I'd travel the world battling in order to better understand people and Pokemon, while also searching for the legendary Pokemon, Latios. For my companions, I'll go with Rosa, who you might know from her art in my Pokemon Journeys rewrite, as well as my best friend Aiton, who makes videos under the name Tempest Surge. For rivals, I'm picking my script editor Island, as well as trainer Malik and Nobody Volt. So that's the rundown of my Pokemon journey, at least an ideal version. If you want to see my travels, though, I've actually been playing a ton of my favorite Pokemon games over on my second channel. I've currently done videos on Black 2, Alpha Sapphire, and of course, I can't forget the Pokemon Violet streams I did on this channel either. Now before I go, I'm going to tag the Storybuster, Pickled Dill, Sakura, Colosian Claudia, and Fire Rosa. These are a mix of friends, as well as just some other Poketubers who I think could make an interesting video. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'm not gone for too much longer before the next one. Bye!